Hello, my name is Khanak Gupta. I'm a second year student studying BSc in Management. Today I will talk to you about one of my modules, which is human resources, and then I will cover one of the subtopics, which is communicating across cultures. The HR team in any firm is involved in recruiting, training, and then motivating the employees to do their work. This is especially very important today because the number of employees in any firm have increased and the talent management has become more important. One extremely crucial thing that the HR team is train the employees in interacting with people from different cultures. This is especially relevant in today's world when globalization is at its peak and almost all businesses involve some sort of travel at some level. Cultures, norms and traditions hugely vary from one country to the other. They're so different that in one country something might be absolutely normal or even important, but in some other country it might be totally absurd. So it's sort of important to know what the other country thinks is totally absurd. In one of our lecture readings, we were taught about how to deal business when you go to India. So a few tips that they gave us were, when you're eating, leave some small portion of your food in the plate and don't eat it entirely because this shows that you're satisfied and not hungry. Another one was dress appropriately and reach on time because Indians really appreciate punctuality. And the third one was, Indians don't say no bluntly, so look for non-verbal cues. After reading this study, I was quite amused to see the level of depth put into this research. Even though I've lived in India for 18 years, I was still learning more and I was quite happy about that. So basically, the cross-cultural training given by the HR team is important because of both administrative and personal reasons, as it enables trust between the two business parties and eliminates any bottlenecks. The cross-cultural training also increases the performance, the motivation, and of course the revenue for the firm. So these were the things that we mostly covered in the lectures and the readings. In the classes, we spoke more about more specific case studies. One such case study was about Silvio Napoli, who was an Italian manager and who moved to India to start a company. He had an elevator business and there were many problems that he faced once he went there. The problems were his employees took more orders and couldn't deliver on time. These problems probably occurred because of communication barriers between the two parties. He was new there and didn't understand the culture properly. Indians have a collectivistic culture and like to get proper guidelines and not vague instructions, which he learned further in time. How he dealt with this problem was becoming friends with one of his subordinates named MK Singh. So having a local as your friend really helped him communicate properly because of course MK Singh, being an Indian, had more experience with the Indian market. That's the advice he gave to everyone traveling to new countries, is having good compatibility with one of the people, rather locals from that country. Having knowledge in HR gives you an edge in communicating with people from different backgrounds. This is especially relevant in firms that have high cultural diversity. So if a firm has a good HR team, it acts as a great support system for the employee because they always have someone to fall back on and they know exactly what the employee is going through, their cultural beliefs, their communication barriers, and also the cultural shock that they get when they enter the firm. In all, HR has been one of the most intriguing modules I've picked at LSE because it has broadened my perspective about the business world. It has taught me that HR team doesn't only recruit, but also trains you, teaches you, and supports you. Hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching.